and we're about to watch Jason versus Sam I Am. It's this is going to be a hype race. It's a losers round. Both these guys have really close times in their PBs, but they play very differently. So this will be sweet.
Yeah. Like, one big difference to note is, I believe from Jason, we're gonna see a fair amount of glitch manipulation, but I don't think we're gonna see that from Sam, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Sam definitely plays, the tried and true no glitch way. He's a little bit braver than some of us, myself included. I definitely will use that level 3 glitch because I don't feel like dealing with those imps. But Sam's a beast, and so he just charges through it. This will be sweet.
Yeah, I swear by the glitch in the second half of level 5. Not so much because of level 5, but because if I reach level 6 without gold, that's it. That's all she wrote. The run is over, and it's just done. Shout out to Malcolm, the world record holder, by the way. You guys should definitely check out some of his runs because he's ridiculously good at this game.
Yeah, he's been on that PlayStation 2 kick lately. It must be nice playing this game with no lag, on the
Everyone
Capcom
says
Classic
that.
version.
I always get so triggered when people complain about the lag. My brain is screaming, "It's part of the game!" Ah!
Oh, these guys are off.
Look at that. Look at the crispness. We got a dagger, we got a torch, which arguably the torch is really great trajectory-wise for level 1, but he's still going to have to find the dagger.
All right. I thought we were still on the waiting thing, but I did catch the last cockatrice fight because my computer caught up. So now we're on to everybody's favorite level, the old auto-scroller.
RIP. Oh, God.
Oh, this is just fine. We've all seen level 1. We know how it goes.
The one level that we've all seen many, many times.
Sam I Am picking up the axe. It's whatever. He'll be able to hopefully fish a dagger pretty soon, but it's always like whenever you see the axe on screen, you just want to cringe a little bit. You're just,
yeah, it's like a bad omen, honestly. It's not good. Same with the scythe, honestly. It's just not good things to come.
Sam not taking the damage boost, which is a little surprising. I don't know if I could guess that it's because he's trying to fish out a dagger and he doesn't want to mess up chests maybe and try and get a dagger on this first couple chests, or this first chest, I think.
When you say no game audio, do you mean no sounds, or no sounds from the game and no commentary, or can you hear the commentary? Also, can we get somebody to confirm whether or not there is game sound? Because if not, we need to fix that. The torch is like a modern church. What up, QC?
Word.
Hear both? Sweet.
All right. Jason doing the old damage boost strat, so it looks like he's a little behind, but if you're not familiar, he's just fine in that steel armor as well. As for Sam, though, getting some bad luck with the axe and getting hit.
Got axed a question right there. That's no good. That's really not. Especially to go from gold, like, because you had the axe, but at least and then salt in the wound. Here, bud, I heard you didn't want the axe. How about a scythe? Maybe that will cheer you up. Oh.
Yeah, it's rough. He definitely could have been able to pull off just, cruising through with something like to get the dagger, but now he just has to pray for a basket pretty much.
Yeah.
To just hook him up.
And then there's going to be some obvious slowness on the boss fight as well, but if Jason doesn't get there in the gold, then there should be more of a time balance. Looks like the game audio is really low. RIP.
Like this manipulation that Jason's doing to get gold back, and a lot of people do it. It's like that timing is not so easy. Like
It's
to
not.
spawn, you have to spawn the chest to the far right, then go and spawn the chest on the left, open the left chest, then open the right chest, and you'll be able to upgrade back to gold. But like it's definitely easier said than done, and people that do it make it look real easy.
On the raft with boxers and a scythe. Yeah.
There's worse things. He doesn't have arrows right now, which is rough in basic armor. Hope speak of the devil. Don't do it. Oh, what are you doing?
I'd take it all day over the axe or the scythe. Like, just, if nothing else, for the psychological benefit of not feeling like I got completely shafted by the axe or the scythe. You know what I mean? It's a crispy race.
Sam getting brave with the arrows. Sam knows what he's doing, but myself in basic armor, I would not want that for this fight because you'll see the arrows shoot upwards, and it's not fun fighting Bob with arrows. At least for me.
For this boss, interesting. QC, is that because you can with the downward attack, like you can throw the scythes downward a little bit in case the boss drops, or?
Yeah, if you're at like the top of the wave, you can scythe down to his face, and while it is kind of slow because you can only have like one on screen or maybe two, I forget, but it's slow, but it's a little bit easier than the bows, in my opinion.
That makes sense. Like it grants you more opportunities to attack, even though the rate of fire is substantially less.
Although, like, when Bob is hanging up there, up top, like, and you can get both of those arrows into him, it's not terrible, but Jason doing the quick invincibility glitch, no surprise. That's I knew that was coming, but it's always nice to just cruise through this level and not have to worry about all those imps hitting you and ending the run.
The imp is the big one, because that's stopping, and even if you're quick, right? That's still stopping and killing every imp you just saw. All the little red flying dude.
And they deserve it.
Yeah, no, that's 100%, and they almost deserve it as much as the goblins do. And by the goblins, I mean the last goblin, the one true goblin, dude.
Honestly, Torch is not bad in this level. Like, this is a pretty good level for Torch. Comparison to Bow, let's say. That's
valid. Like, as long as you get it after the first woo, though, because I have a lot of trouble with and I actually have a decent amount with this woo as well, or Grillion rather. The trajectory doesn't seem to be enough to reliably clear the lava pit. Oh, rip.
There we go. Yeah, Jason's pretty much just an autopilot, and he's whatever. All he has to do is not, like, slip off the buttery corner of a ledge or something, pretty much.
Who left all this butter here, right beside the ledge?
Alright, Sam making his way. He's getting there. Slow and steady, but he's getting there. I've seen Sam do some crazy comebacks before in this game, so honestly, it's so is anybody's game, really.
Plus, it's still Loop 1.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the game's hardly started. And with Jason doing this glitch, he gets to start the next level in basic armor, which, let me tell you, is not the most fun thing in the world, so...
Safety death from Sam.
Yeah, that was a little surprising.
I wonder if that's just in general a strategy reverse since he'd gotten... Why, Sam?
He's
why
just like...
Scythe?
He's just hoping.
But why?
I wonder if he's gonna try and farm. Nah, he's not gonna stop and farm for a dagger.
That would have been sick though if one had been in that basket.
That would have been just lovely, but we all know this game is a little ruthless. Definitely has a mind of its own.
Look how slow that scythe is. it looks amazing. Like the weapon art looks so cool.
Oh
And
yeah.
especially
Oh
with
wow, he's skipping over that.
look at that. He's just jogging through it.
Oh,
Mm.
Sam getting hit. That was a little rough. I'm surprised he didn't grab that lance immediately and just keep trying to fish for more weapons. But
Yeah, lance over scythe, honestly, all day, every day.
like, yeah, scythe is because the scythe will move downwards when you press down on the D-pad. Like it, you could do crouch jumps and like try to shoot and accidentally aim it down when you meant to aim it like at normal level. Like it's rough. Oh man.
This is brutal.
Get it, no.
And that was the dagger.
Yep.
I wonder.
All right, all is right with the world. Sam has his dagger. Everything's fine.
I wonder when the enemy first spawns on screen, right? It's got the basket on its head. That was the one up? Nice. Does the game automatically know what it's going to drop, or is it like, how do you say?
Seated.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is the weapon it's going to drop predetermined, or is it kind of like how the first weapons chest? You know, it's framed.
This is honestly, yeah. Telio's just said it. This is a Fred question, but I think that it's not seated. I don't think it's seated per level, and yeah, I would have to agree with QC. It's probably frame based, and I only say that because there's the trick you can do with the scythe magic to a chest to get a dagger to come out, and that's based off of frames. But isn't that always the answer? It's always frames in speedrunning. It's frames and subpixels or whatever, you know? It's always a safe bet to say frames.
Receives a text message.
Alright, Jason starting up level 5. He's a whole level ahead of Sam right now. He had a pretty good level 4, that's for sure. Doing the glitch real quick. Just cruising through those, like, yep, no problem.
The ice worm cave, I feel like this is going to be particularly beneficial in.
Oh, for sure. The thing that's like tough about this route is that you start the next level in basic armor. So some people will take the death in the middle of the level. Others, I think Jason, he goes through and he fights level 6 in basic armor and then fights Astaroth in his boxers, which is kind of rough. But if you can do it, it's fine. It's just it's you're climbing up a tall hill at that point.
Yeah. And I honestly hadn't thought about doing the safety death thing, because you could, with just that one death, easily get your gold back and basically just do the spike invulnerability the first part of the level, and then the avalanche, you know, the second part.
And that death is not very costly time-wise. So like even like anybody who's playing this, if they get hit in ice vines, a lot of the time they'll just do that death because it doesn't take much like time, and you just get back up to gold in no time.
Looks like there's going to be some really good loop one times. How does the invincibility glitch work? So I can explain the avalanche one because that's the one that I use, but someone else will have to do
go ahead.
Spike, sweet. Okay, so in the second part of Deep Chill, when you see the first, well, really any of the avalanches coming at you, you cast your magic right before the snow hits you. Not the snow hits you visibly, but the hitbox, like the part of the snow that pushes you, hits you, if that makes sense. Basically, you want your arm to still be up in the air, and it freaks the game out. It doesn't ever turn off the iframes that come about from casting a spell. So you're basically invincible till you cast a spell again, get the green armor, or pick up the key.
Yeah, and as for like the damage boost or the damage invincibility glitch, it's the same exact thing. You're moving, it's just because you got hit, so Arthur automatically moves when he gets hit. So it's the same concept. Instead of avalanche pushing you, you're just getting hit.
Okay.
But it just has to be on like the same frame, so people will pause buffers, and they'll just get right there, pause, release the magic, and then move over like a pixel, and they get hit.
Interesting. Oh, right, QC. Yeah, if you die, then when you come back, you're no longer invincible. It's like a 1 level thing.
Yeah.
It's level 3 and level 5.
And if anybody's trying to get crazy out there and try it themselves, just know that if you were doing the avalanche glitch and you do your magic power, it cancels the glitch out.
Yeah,
because it could end very badly by mistake.
That's definitely another thing to remember, because like when you go to fight the boss, a lot of times it's instinct to cast the magic at him, and then you're vulnerable again. Because basically it allows the full, like the iframe cycle to happen and not get interrupted.
Oh, Jason flew too close to the sun right there.
Icarus 2890. That's actually gonna be it's gonna be a good amount of catch up for Sam.
Yeah, I mean, we're still loop 1, and it could happen, but oh, dude, Jason just trying to even up the race a little bit.
No chat poll. Oh, dude, the night is young, man. There will be some kind of chat poll coming. The double dip.
Oh, Sam taking the head in the ice cave and
Brutal. The tiltometer is going off. I sense some salt. Let's see. Looks like we got some air armor cheese, which, I mean, you gotta do it. Just slap him with the dragon magic. Very safe. Got the ghost room, which is honestly fairly difficult if you don't just skip the platforms. The risky Astaroth from the right, but it was clean. It was clean, I say. If you try, yeah. Because it's really just like, the more time you spend in that room and allow the ghost to spawn, because I feel like the ghosts spawn in that room. I don't know if it's that they spawn faster or just there's more of them than in level 2. Maybe it just seems like there's more of them because it's such a tight space. This link real quick. Bam. All right. So we got Jason on loop 2. Now, one of the big things that screws me up whenever I go into loop 2 is that I try and play the beginning section like it's loop 1, I try and pop the weapon chest, despite hopefully already having the dagger and gold. I never reached it. Dude, the struggle, man. The struggle is real. I think we may have lost the pile. The pile, are you with us still? Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the pile. I repeat, we have lost the pile.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Discord, please. You're missing all my golden commentary. I'm just sitting here talking to myself, talking about how Sam's making a comeback slightly.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, shit, did he say, man, hold up, I'm gonna go get some water or something?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just talking to myself. Needed some me time, you know?
Just gonna socially distance myself from this commentary real quick.
Oh, all right, good. I thought Sam whiffed that second shot, but he did not.
These are some really, really clean boss fights.
Yeah, it's dagger magic is so good for that. It's once you like get those down, it's not too bad killing these guys. It's not like the bracelet fight, which has like a lot of improvising, but that is pretty standard, which is nice to see them pull it off though.
Bracelet fight is definitely rough, and then there's the sense of dread leading up to it, because every time you run the game, right, like if you're gonna PB, you have to do the bracelet fight. Like you can't get around it. It's coming.
Yeah, it's I always wait and just hope that I don't get hit and die on that level once I have the bracelet, so that way I don't have to start that level over with the bracelet. The beginning section of that with bracelet is a little rough.
Yeah, like the armor and everything before it is very, very rough with the bracelet. Like, I would say the birds are dependent. If you have gold armor, then it's really not bad because you can just knock out their projectiles. But yeah, the rerunning of that level is definitely rough.
Like they're both they're a couple minutes apart right now, but honestly, one death could even them right up, you know, like
especially on the auto scroller, man.
Yeah, that would definitely put them neck and neck, which I don't want to see, but in the interest of seeing a ridiculously close race, that would be epic.
Yeah, and it would be. I can easily see that though, like just a death on this auto scroller, or maybe a death. Yeah, definitely a death on level 7. Like having to redo the tower. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and I mean, Sam and I raced last week, and we both had deaths on the auto scroller, which he should have beaten me way worse than he did. He did win by a long shot, but he took a pretty costly death on the auto scroller as well. Ooh, and getting hit by that rosebud right there though. It's all right. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Sometimes that first one, man, sometimes it just doesn't want to fucking, I'm going to say inflate, because I don't really know what the hell it's doing. But it just hangs out. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to chill here for 30 seconds and just not do shit.
Yeah, there's if there's a bunch of those on screen, they'll that are already inflated. I think there has to be like, there's a limit of 3 or 4, maybe 3, maybe. So like if those are inflated and you don't blow them up, another one won't inflate. But it's when you're like trying to just survive in level 1, it's tough to keep track of that. So You just gotta like kill them all, hopefully.
Oh, it's raft time.
Just a luxurious, nice Saturday morning raft ride. Is there anything better? I think not.
You know, I just realized, how would that big ass, like, I don't know that the where the boss is where the ship is going, but like, how is that big ass ship gonna fit through that little waterfall door?
Yeah, where do they think they were going? No wonder they crashed the ship.
You know what I'm saying?
Like really?
And bro, you don't have the clearance to get in there, dog. You're gonna have to send someone in on a raft.
Like this cave is big enough for maybe a dinghy at best. Nice. That magic setup is sketchy. Rata does it like that. Jason does. I don't like that one. I do quite a different way to do it, which you could do it however you want. But every time I see it, it's like, did it work? Did it not work? But he pulled it off.
The Lazy King has arrived.
I mean, the raft, you know, size-wise, I guess is close to a dinghy. Although, I think the dinghy might be a little bigger than the raft, but you know, it's really not all about that.
You got extra dagger storage on the dinghy too.
Yeah, true.
And you can just bring a bunch extra with you. Though I might pass out. Dude, fucking same. Like, as soon as this is over, I am going immediately back to bed, where I can attempt to finally sleep.
Oh, you're not gonna do some Super Ghouls and Ghosts PB attempts? Come on, man.
Nah, dog.
You don't want to start your day off with some more ghouls?
Definitely gonna hit the no button on, like, the 12 hours of resets. Are we comparing the sizes of our dinghies? The level of how well outfitted the dinghy is. Oh yeah, well my dinghy has an FM radio. Booyah!
So yeah, it's just like I glitch in level 3, so I kind of know how it feels. Honestly, level 3 is a sleeper when you're doing the glitch. Like you're just cruising. It's so nothing. It's almost like a continuation of the auto scroller because you're just like, yeah, whatever, just hopping along and going. But level 4 is definitely is sketchier in my opinion. But he'll be there soon. Sam's gonna be coming up to level 3 very shortly.
All we need to do is get Sam through level 3 with a clean run, and it should be gold. Got some kind of iffy genie placement there. That was Genie being a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, those genies are my true enemies in this game. I get ruined by those guys. They're pretty annoying, especially in that first section. Oh no, he jumped too close to the spikes on that one and got the hit, which is definitely going to slow him up a ton. He's immediately thinking that his boss fight's gonna be super slow, and he's not gonna be able to do the glitch right away in level 5 because he won't be starting with gold, which is pretty rough.
Do you have time to talk about Will Smith?
Yeah, no, I don't ever have time for it, although he tries to make me have time, but try to avoid him at all costs. Especially that new Will Smith Aladdin movie. Just avoid that at all costs. But anyways. wonder how Jason will do, and it's level 5 is going to be a little sketchy for him because you're not going to be able to get gold armor back before the ice cave with the vines.
And I think the ice cave chest is like kind of tricky to get to spawn too.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying because you have a lot going on. You have the knights flying at you, you have the ice vines coming up, and you're trying to spawn a chest so you can get gold back, but it's not fun, and then you're wasting time just hanging out there. So we'll see what he does. He might just avoid that and pick up gold elsewhere.
Oh, it's boss time. Oh, good God. The tiredness is never ending.
Never ending. Hopefully he gets this on the first phase and they don't jump over his head to the left and do some weirdness. That's always the worst when that happens.
Yeah, when they, how do you say, like,
Nice.
transform, I guess, into the independent dragons.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. I think he'll be fine, but when it does happen, you're just like, oh man, I blew it. All right,
Yeah,
nice.
True. Well, I'm still, yeah. Yeah, it was a long one.
What is he? Oh, okay, so he's killing the flower first. That's interesting, but it works.
Why aren't they opening chests for the... So they actually don't want the shield at all. The shield is it has to do with sprite limitations. The shield is basically the same as having another enemy on screen. So if you carry the shield the whole time, you're going to encounter more slowdowns throughout the game. Therefore, the lack of shield effectively makes the game slow down less, which effectively makes you run the game faster.
Yeah, that's pretty much spot on. Sam just had a really sick kill on that worm. That was oh no, and he just got Will Smith. Oh, the Fresh Prince himself. Oh, yeah. So Jason didn't get that gold armor in that chest, which is not a big deal. He's probably just gonna pick it up more to the right, obviously. But oh, okay, he handles the armor. That's the deciding factor right there. Like if you can kill the armor, fine, you can get gold real easy right here.
Yeah.
But killing that armor without magic is not easy, but he pulled it off. That was sweet.
And we might get to see the avalanche glitch here.
Well, you know, sometimes it's fashion over function, boys. And so Jason's going for the blue shield. That's fine. And he just got a follower. Shout out. Sick, dude. They were feeling that strat. Dude, Sam with the lance, in his boxers, going for the Hydra fight. My gosh. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, thanks for the follow, dude. Sam, he's in between a rock and a hard place right now. But you know, I have faith. Sam is really good, and like I've seen him have pasta runs with lots of different weapons in it, and he like pulls it out no problem. But still, it's a rough spot.
Yeah.
Jason just sporting the blue shield with pride. No big deal. It's honestly like whatever. Like yeah, it does lag it up, but it's kind of nice charging up your magic power super fast. Not even having to worry about it. but levels like level 1. Oh no, too close to Astaroth.
Yeah, they hate it.
All right, nice, making it through. Sam's doing his best with some lance action. That's we might see the second phase here. I hope not. Oh, nice, dude. Just gets him off screen. That was sweet.
That was a nice kill. And it's time for the tower climb. Now here's the big question. The big question that I'm sure is on everyone's mind, Kyle.
I'm ready. When
the race is over, are they actually going to cut the stream? Or are we going to have to commentate on Bart's Nightmare again?
You know, if we're lucky, we'll get a game from Acclaim like Bart's Nightmare. But, you know, I don't know if those guys play anything as good as that.
You know, it was it's pretty beautiful time, honestly.
Yeah, we might have to send Jason my cart. Dude, Sam having some rough luck of it, opting to leave the axe. I don't blame him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, there's honestly nothing else to do with the axe. Like, if there was a discard weapon button, then sure, but you know, maybe someone will come along that has no weapon at all, and they'll be happy to find the axe, right? But until that day,
yeah, we'll just leave it there. Oh, going for that right side fight, getting pretty bold. That's a bold strat for a race. I don't know. It can be a little faster, but it's definitely a lot scarier.
Paul, you remember that Mystery Science Theater skit where they made the barbecue sauce?
No.
Dude, as soon as you said, but like that's all I ever think of when someone says bold. You gotta Google that after this, dude. It's shit. What was it called? It was Cowboy Mike's Red Hot Ricochet barbecue sauce. Dude. It's bold. It's so bold. It's not meant for human consumption. Punching would be better than I agree.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, harsh words would be better.
Yeah.
Like, just like yelling up at Sardius, like, you know what? You suck and your cape is lame. It's
yeah, Jason pretty much sealing the deal right now. He'd have to fall asleep to lose, but you know, I think he's got this.
Or Sardius could walk off screen.
Sardius could walk off screen, or I don't make up these rules, but if he doesn't get the slide right here, then he loses. So
yeah.
If you know, let's hope that he gets the slide, and you know, if not, then forget it. He lost. Oh, it's a disqualification. Like I said, I don't make the rules, but GG anyways. That was great.
That tier list is actually pretty accurate. Like, it's the dagger, or I mean, like, the dagger is good, the lance is okay, everything else just sucks ass. The torch, some people really like the torch. I don't know, man. Torch is alright for level 1, but past that,
Torch is
Torch rocks, nah.
Nah, Torch is good. It's just when you miss a shot, then you're just waiting for it to finish burning out on the ground, and it could put you in a bad spot. But if you do everything right, I mean, Torch can be very good, but it's tough to use.
Definitely. I think I'm also just incredibly bad with it.
Sam finally getting the dagger back. All is right with the world. Everything's fine.
So, Fearless, I used to agree with that. I used to agree that the bow was the casual mode weapon. But in its upgraded form, because it can occasionally get stuck tracking around an enemy and then result in you dying, I feel like the bow is actually like a sabotaged weapon. It's almost like a red herring. Like, it makes you think it's good. Yeah. Alas, it is not.
Yeah.
Scythe is Scythe is one of the worst. Scythe and the axe are like the very bottom of the barrel in like the muck and sediment that has formed over the years. Like they're beneath that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
I mean, first playthroughs on the game though, when you come up against an Aramer, the bow is like the obvious like choice. They're just like, oh, thank God I have this.
Truth.
But other than that, yeah, it's false hope.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like DNA saying, especially on the towers, you're just that's done. Or in the ghost room right before the double boss fight, because it has gliding. It looks cool. It sounds cool. The magic look like everything about the scythe makes you think it should be dope. It is not though.
Sam getting lasered real quick. That was almost a really clean fight. It's all right though. It's okay. Everything. It's okay. It's okay.
The lack of gold. Goldless.
Like, I mean, as long as Sam gets the slide, though, like, everything's cool. Like, I think he can do it.
That's really what we came here for. The slide. It appears that we have been raided.
The slide is go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I even know how to. I know what it is, but I don't know how to set it up. Like,
so you just go to the right side of the screen, and essentially you're spamming your attack, so it makes Arthur like lunge forward, and eventually you'll lose control of the character, and Arthur will run to the left, and you could freeze him if you catch it right, where he's in the throwing animation, and it like ends your control of the Arthur, then he'll just slide over.
Do you?
You just spam and hope. That's how I do it. You just run to the right and spam and hope.
Do you run to the right, stop, and then start shooting?
Yeah,
right?
I just mash right into the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Sam in the chat. Dude.
Bro, you can still sub 45 easy.
You could still sub most people that have ever tried to play this game, because most people give up after like level 1.
Yeah.
But,
level 1 is hard though. I mean, like, and not even from I'm new at this game because it's level 1. Like, level 1's just hard, fast.
Yeah.
It's a brutal.
There's what he was talking about with the choke. That was that was rough.
And if it wasn't, then the rechoke. Son of the choke. The choke part 2, the rechokening, dude.
Rechokening.
Revenge of the choke.
So this is why I think starting with the Goddess Bracelet in this level is pretty rough. Like, with the daggers, you can just throw the daggers through the walls and take care of these imps pretty quickly. But with the Goddess Bracelet, it doesn't go through the wall. It's not piercing, so it's a little rough. You gotta deal with the Aramer. You gotta get back gold and hopefully kill the Aramer without getting hit. It's tough.
The Aramer especially, like, thankfully you can upgrade to gold right before him, so, you know, if you get here with the dagger, cool, you can go ahead and get the magic and you can take care of it. But, like you're saying, when you have to come... that was sick.
That was so sick. Most people hit him once and then, like, go to the right and hit him again. That was a nice kill. That was awesome.
Is that a known strat, or is that just...
I don't
Because I want to start doing that. That
yeah.
was nasty. Just like, I'm just going to casually tap this and, like, whap him in the face twice real quick. Wow.
That was really sick. Yeah, most people will just hit him once, go to the right, hit him again. But that was... I'm gonna have to practice that little maneuver there. That was sweet.
Yeah, that was probably, I'm going to go ahead and say it, this might have been the best part of this run.
Yeah,
that one Aramer kill, that was crisp.
All right. Sam not even wanting... Yo, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
Generic internet commenter has cheered some bits. Generic internet commenter, I hope to one day aspire to your level, dog.
Dude, Sam, that's he's getting all up in there. That was a good kill. Good fight, Sam.
Sam's pumped up on that Aramer kill, dude. He's in the fucking zone. Like, he's ready.
Yeah, he's in the zone. He's hyped on those bits that Jason just got. Like, it's sick.
He has tasted blood. He cannot be stopped.
Looking at the old purple cape, which for whatever reason they made it purple. And for the Super Famicom or the Mini, like the classic edition. I don't know why they did that, but
did they
cool.
change the shading on the armor too?
I'm not really too sure. Maybe I don't know why they messed with the colors.
That's what I don't know why they touched the code at all, because it's like it's supposed to be, you know, the game. Like, you can't just give Arthur like green hair and call it the same game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, really. But yeah, that's always the telltale to see like who's playing on what.
Mm-hmm. And the Switch is different too, I hear.
Yeah, I think it's slightly different. I think I forget which exactly. I know on the Super Nintendo the cape is like red, or at least the inside is.
There was like one guy in the meeting room who was like, "Guys, listen, I really think we should recolor the cape. I don't know why.
GG, Sam.
But I'm feeling it."
Yeah, you know that part that most people will never see? Let's change the colors. Yeah,
really subtly change this one color real quick.
GG, Sam. That was that was awesome. Good fight at the end. Good race, both of you guys, Jason and Sam. That was awesome.
Yeah.
No slide though. Yeah, so both are disqualified. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but yeah, that was cool. Some cool to see two completely different strat play styles go against each other. And that was awesome. Seeing that Aramer kill, that got me hyped.
It was sick. It was the best Aramer kill I think I have ever seen. Like, my God. Thanks for the commentary. Oh, dude, thank you. All right, chat poll. What's everybody's favorite enemy in the game? Whether it's a boss or a regular enemy, you know, whoever it is. Get this nice little ending sequence here. The end? Question mark.
Arthur's controls is the ultimate enemy, honestly.
RIP.
Because they didn't get the slide, but I'm totally just kidding. They're not disqualified.
Big Smear's like, wait, what happened? Both of them were disqualified? Like...
So what we're seeing right now on Sam's screen is always. I'm glad Sam plays like this because it's fun to see. I'm pretty sure he sets up his controls differently, so the computer is inputting different controls, and it'll end up killing Arthur in a couple of these. Like in what I think it's the ice cutscene. He like jumps into like a pit or something weird. I'm probably explaining it terribly, but just know if you switch your controllers up, the end cutscene does different things.
After all that, he does.
Yeah, so he just like runs right off into there. And then it restarts and puts you back in that level.
So we've got a Discord, right? A Ghouls' Ghost, like the whole series Discord. You feel me? I'm gonna see if I can get an invite here. How do I invite people to this? Aha! Found the button. Okay, so
yeah, that was painful, but you did go with what you were given, man. That was
that recovery though, like considering the absolute ridiculously bad luck you had with the weapon drops, dude. That 46 is a wonderful time.
Yeah, that was those weapon drops. It was an all weapons run, which is pretty rough to do. But
the game wanted you to have the scythe, dude. They're like, bro, you forgot this, bro, the scythe, bro. Here, bro, have a scythe. Oh man, that was a good one. I love these credits, man. It's the only like relaxing time of the game.
Oh yeah, that and second to the raft ride.
True.
So relaxing.
As soon as you hit the raft, like the falling and then the maybe 5 seconds you've got till you have to do stuff. It's just this really nice little reprieve.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm about to get on out of here. It's been real.
I made that mistake last time. I went ahead and hopped up and went and got a drink, and I came back and there was Bart's Nightmare. So I'm gonna.
If I don't know what Sam's doing. If he wants to fire up Bart's Nightmare, I'll commentate. You know, like that's cool. Like I'm down. Maybe Jason wants to play some Bart's Nightmare. You never know. You know, they might secretly run it. Who knows?
You know, it'd be really funny though. A game that was, let's say, like Jaws, right? A game that has a feasible, like, say, pretty easily sub 8-minute completion. Like, you could actually get by with a whole nother run sometimes before they cut the camera. Like, what was it?
Yeah.
2 tournaments ago, I think. I mean, it was like 25 minutes that was rolling.
Yeah, they. I was hoping I got close last week. Almost snuck in a whole run. About three quarters.
That game is sick, dude. Like, I haven't seen it since I was a kid. And there was like the radioactive clouds and all that. I was like, man, this game is a hellscape, dude.
Yeah, it's rough. I traded some kid in elementary school like a couple games, and he traded me that and something else, and it was like I didn't know that it was a garbage game, so I was like, oh, nice, great trade. And then I go home and I'm like, all right, this is the worst game ever. And and then I just picked it up when I got older for some reason, because I don't value my spare time apparently.
I feel like that's probably a common trait among speedrunners, is just like, all right, so I've got this free time, right? And I could spend it endlessly slapping a reset button. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah, totally. Good life choices.
I'm still so miffed that the horse isn't in the game.
Can you imagine?
Star Wars for Mario's missing. Dude, to be fair, the Star Wars games on the SNES were impossible. God. Like,
yeah, they're super difficult.
There was, I forget which one I had, but I remember I went up against some sort of giant swamp monster thing. It looked almost like a giant plant beast. And I guess it was a gimmick fight, but I mean, I remember I would fight this thing for like half an hour at a time, and its health bar would never decrease, ever. Like, I never managed to do damage to it, let alone beat the boss. Check out this cool new Mario game, bro. I'll trade you.
That's pretty much, very relatable on how I got Bart's Nightmare.
Baited, dude.
Yeah.
Got Mario in it. It has to be a good game.
But by these rules, that means that Jason's about to start running Mario is Missing, which go follow Jason if you want to see Mario is Missing runs. He'll probably be starting those up sometime this week. But yeah, definitely check that out. It'll be so much fun. An educational game speedrun.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I saw, like, apparently people are speed running Windows 95 installations now.
Wow. Just when you thought you've heard it all.
I mean, like,
what?
Yeah. What? I mean, to each their own, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess if you're really into like point and click adventures or some shit, like maybe.
Dude, that's got to be at AGDQ next year. Like, straight up, like, I need to see somebody boot up a new operating system as fast as possible. Like, that would be the best.
You heard the man. All right, the pile needs all of you. So write into GDQ and tell them that you want Windows 95 installations for next year.
Dude, if I go on speedrun.com and I see that there's already runs for that, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, that'll be unreal.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, let me see if I can find a link to cite my claims.
If not, then that means that's a free world record out there, guys. So, you know. if you're into
Speedrunning
that.
Windows 95. All right, I found a Hackaday article. I mean, bam. So at least I know that I'm not crazy, and I did actually read that somewhere instead of just like falsely imagined it in a daydream at some point.
Man. Yeah, I instantly feel better about Bart's Nightmare now. Thank you.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm here for the emotional support, dog. That's what I do.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Sam is shutting down.
Yeah, Sam's like, all right, I'm done. I'm going to do some offline Bart's Nightmare attempts. I'm out of here.
We're not getting any Bart's Nightmare, dog? Is that what's happening? All right. I'm gonna hop off here and keep an eye on it. And if, say, in 5 or 10 minutes, if we're still live and someone's playing something, I guess I'll jump back in here.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you for commentating, everybody. Thank you for watching. GG to Jason and Sam. That was an awesome race. So we'll see you next week for more Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
then, peace.
Deuces.